It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, you just stole that from You Don't Know Jack.
Shut up, man. It's called an appropriation.
The Aussie Gamers Experience.
It's all Aussie.
Beware though, this show is a little bit sweary.
Enjoy the show.
G'day everyone and welcome to episode 348 of the Aussie Gamers Experience podcast. This week we'll be sure not to drop any swear words in the first 30 seconds or we'll be cancelled by the woke community. So we've got, what's that, 26?
Are we waiting? Are we just going to hang out?
I'm of course Snoogs, and joining me, as you can all see, is the one and only Lucas. How are you, mate?
G'day everyone, I'm doing very good, thank you very much. I have had the weekend off and I was very excited to have the weekend off because I was going to do things, and then it decided to piss down raining all weekend for Sydney. So I did nothing. Very little anyway. I bought some things.
I did too. I home shopped.
Oh, what did you buy?
Have you started on scouring the web for some Black Friday deals?
I have looked at Black Friday deals, yeah.
Yeah. Anything popping out exciting?
No, not really. I mean, they've taken a couple of bucks off some game. What I was looking at was PlayStation 5 games. I'm looking at getting. I want to get that that little Sackboy Adventure game.
Yeah, yep.
Because that's normally like $100. I think it's down to maybe about 50 something. And also Miles Morales or whatever it is, that Spider-Man sort of extra standalone DLC thing. But they're still too expensive for what they are. So I'm sort of whatever. I'll pass on that. But there are a few things on there that have caught my eye. But it's sort of a bit weird now. Like, is it Black Friday or is it like Black Week or something, because it started on midnight Monday morning and it goes all the way through. So it's like an entire week now.
All the way through to Cyber Monday. I got the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation Plus 12-month subscription for.
Now that is a good deal. That's
$54, I think.
Yeah, it's $54 for 12 months.
Yeah. And
I think it says you can stack it 3 times. You can buy 3 of them and get 3 years worth for $150. So that is a good deal. Grab that if you want PS Plus for super cheap. I think I'll grab that.
I've only just recently, because mine rolls over in October. So, and again, just because it's not front and center, I didn't even think about it when it was coming out, and it just rolled over and get a text message saying, "Oh yeah, thanks for your purchase of the new PlayStation subscription." Oh yeah, that's right, that was coming out. Oh, okay. And then because the next one, so yeah, I've stacked up for another one.
Although, should I buy it and maybe not use it? What's the expiry dates on those things? Because I don't touch the PlayStation. Maybe I should buy it and just leave it there, because it's really just a fancy dust collector. I'll tell you what. You've got my my details to share on the PlayStation. So Sackboy, I've got Sackboy for my kids. So that's on there. You can try. No, I can't download it for some reason. I can't download it.
No?
No, I've tried.
Oh, that sucks.
I can't. Otherwise, I would have played it and finished it by now. But no, it won't let me.
Well, I've got Miles Morales on disc, so you can. I'll bring it around. Seeing you on the weekend, I'll bring it around.
Awesome. But yeah, all right. So you bought gaming related stuff. I didn't. I bought a new car since we last spoke, and a push bike as well. I've never really owned a proper push bike before. I've always had an engine on my two-wheeled vehicles. So this is the first time I've actually bought myself an actual push bike. But that's coming through the week anyway. So looking forward to that. But yeah, other than that, look, I haven't really, not too much other than, whoa, hello, Super Chat.
TH3WR417H Super Chatted $7.46. All your base belong to us.
All your base belong to us. Now, I know that is like a changed quote, but I don't understand what it means. All your base. As in...
I don't think it's a changed quote. It's a quote from some game. Some
Yeah, but I don't think he says
text
base.
adventure.
I don't, yeah,
No, it
it's
says
not
base.
base. It is base? So there is a... I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, whatever.
Thank
But anyway,
you,
welcome
Rafe.
everyone. Thank you, Wraithy. Thanks for
Welcome.
the super chat. And
Always
hello
been
to
fun.
everybody else in there. I can see Human Grub, Atan, Radicus, Robert Foster. Thanks for coming and joining us. Am I missing anyone? I don't know. That's all I can see.
All the good people. One quick one. A10, no, this is a hat I have had for a long time. I've actually worn it on the show quite a few times now. It's just it's my
And I
PlayStation.
have worn the exact same hat all year. And we're not sponsored by Logitech. It is just the only hat that I could find. I don't know where the rest of them are.
One to cover the solar power for the sex machine.
Whoa, hello. All right. What is this?
As some of you might see in the background, I've got kind of a thing for hats. There's a few floating around the place, and this one that I wore the shit out of, and then someone said, "Oh, it's a League of Legends hat," and it says it right on there. I didn't realise.
Oh, that's that's well done.
Yeah. So now it gets used to do the gardening. But So how about we talk about what's on the show tonight?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So we've got Broken Remasters, some corny brilliance. The Dover King has returned.
Radicus
What have we got?
USM
Thank
super
you.
chatted $1.49. IDIDNT steal this super chat, Lukey.
IDIDNT. Excuse me, automated voice thingy. That word is also known as didn't. Why did it spell it? That is so weird. Thank you, Radicus. No, you didn't steal that super chat. You actually paid for it. Well, as far as I know, anyway. You could be like a super duper hacker. But either way, I'm very happy. Thank you very much. Oh, dear. All right.
The Dover King has returned.
Skrill's lurking in there
Kotick.
too, remember?
Is it
Sorry.
Kotick? Kotick?
I've
you say that,
heard
Muppets?
Americans say it as Kotick. I would have said Kotick because I'd say Kotick has two T's, but this only has one.
That's
So I
my-
personally
anyway.
would pronounce it Kotick, but I don't know if that's
Kotick?
right.
Well, whatever. Everyone hates him anyway. Call
Fuckwit.
of Duty, Forza, Halo, and the usual antics and laughs along the way. So let's jump into the show after we go through some entries.
Yes, we've got to do the entry thing. Is that part of the intro, or is it what we're playing? Does it go into the... I think it stays in intro.
Martin
intro,
super
yeah,
chatted
it's the intro.
$3.73. You forgot your Radicus.
Oh, he forgot the apostrophe. That's correct. That's probably why the automated voice thingy...
Hold it. It's the DIDNT.
Yes. As the apostrophe replaces the O in did not. Thank you for coming for your English lesson, everybody. Case dismissed. Class dismissed. Thanks
Case
for the
dismissed.
$5 super chat, Martikins, just to take the piss out of Radicus. I like it. All right.
you.
So I'll just quickly go through the entries for the last episode. So these people got entries for commenting on the video in the YouTube comments, and also for the random one. So for the comment section on last week's show, we got Skrill, Atan, Radicus, Luke Kenny, and Atan. So those people got entries. Now, I forgot to mention, now, if you're in our Discord, then you know this, because I made it quite clear in there. But I forgot to mention on last week's show, all entries from last show up until this show, so including this show, are doubled.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone that got entries in the last episode got double what they actually earned, and the same goes for tonight. So those names that I just called out, instead of one per, you're actually getting two. And for the random times, so the actual comments, the live comments at random intervals of the show, at 15 minutes we had Radicus, at 20 minutes we got Atan, 31 minutes was Atan, 1 hour and 26 minutes was Wraithy, and 1 hour 45 was Aussie Gamer. So those guys got entries for that one as well. Radicus is a little bit upset about the grammar Nazis. Well, here we go. So, those are...
Radicus is doing something this evening that sounds absolutely amazing. Watching the show while out on the deck in a hammock.
It does sound like a really ideal way to consume such a show. it's a good time to be doing nothing, but to be listening to us talking to you as well. It's almost like nails down a chalkboard. But whatever, you do you, man. That's what you want to do.
Smooth sounds. The smooth voice putting him to sleep.
Oh,
Radicus.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go, Radicus with another super chat. Oh, they're all sucking up because this is the last chance.
Radicus_USM super chatted $2.24. Remember, you are my fave podcaster, Lukey.
Aww.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much, Radicus. And you're my favourite person named Paul. Watching and typing this while driving. Pfft, I don't want to hear that. Please pull over. I do not want that on my conscience that there is a dead person or you've killed somebody while watching my show. I don't want the police having a look in a wreck and then seeing my ugly head on your phone. That is terrible. Please don't do that. Snoogs not getting any love. He gets plenty of love after the show.
Yeah. So Wraith just confirmed it.
Oh, yeah, Wraithy. He's got plenty of love. Thanks, mate. That's I'm so happy that that's going to pop up in the chat section, in the chat feed. All right, that's it for the entries, and we've got more to give away for this episode later.
We do indeed. But let's get into some game talk, shall we?
Let's do it. What have we been playing?
What have we been playing? I'm going to kick it off with a game that I have been watching all year, waiting for it to come out, and I thought to myself that I was going to enjoy the game, but considering it's a looter type game, I wasn't going to pay the exceptionally high price for it. And then sales come along at this time of year, as we all know, and I picked up Godfall for the PS5.
Oh, right. That's that game that came out and people dubbed it God Awful.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. It's not. It's actually, for someone like me that enjoys playing that looter shooter where you're creating a build and, you know, rerunning certain things and well, it's all around creating this build to get better and faster and further in endgame. It's good. I like it. But I tell you what, it is gaudy as all shit.
What does gaudy mean?
It's like it's kind of like they went, okay, the PS5 now does ray tracing. Let's go over the top and make everything shiny, everything reflective, everything just... There's way too much gold in it, that's for sure. There's so much gold as you're running down through corridors and whatnot. It's very typical of a slasher game where you've got corridor sections that then open up into bigger areas that you can. That's where you sort of have your boss fights and major sort of moments.
What's the gameplay like? It looks like a Souls game to me. Is it anything like that? I've never played this game.
There's Souls element, but it's kind of like Souls for dummies because it's not difficult.
Right. Okay. And did you buy this digitally?
No, I got it on disc.
Anyway,
I know.
Look, I mean, it kind of looks like a game from what would it be like the 2010s. Like it looks like there's not a lot of games these days. I feel that are sort of this looks linear. It's a linear game, is it?
Yeah. Well, it's open world, but it kind of forces you to go certain ways. And when you go back through, if you want to,
like this section of the game here that we're watching at the moment, it doesn't look like you can deviate from those steps though. You like kind of have to.
No, that's what I mean. Like you've got certain areas that it's just very straight and narrow. You're running down a corridor. It'll then open up into an area that you can follow the marker, which will take you over to this next section, or you can go walk about and go and kill things and get extra bits of loot and whatnot. Yeah. But to progress the story, it's go here, do that, and just keep progressing.
How much
the same way any sort of thing. $36.
Okay, yeah, look, that probably sounds reasonable actually.
Well,
Wraithy says it looks like a behind-the-shoulder Diablo.
Yeah, that's probably a good way of put it. But like when it first released, which is when I was looking at it, it was $140.
Just for a standard edition?
Yeah.
Okay,
like it was stupidly overpriced.
Who is paying for that?
No one. And that's where a lot of people, because if you went and paid $140 for this game, I do not blame you for saying that it is a bucket of shit, because it is not a $140 game.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I paid $36 and I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah. Yeah,
and that's what I mean.
It doesn't look that bad. I don't know what. Actually, you know what? I can tell you why I did overlook this game, because when it launched, I didn't have a PlayStation 5, and I've just really completely forgotten about it. But bringing it back to the forefront, it actually doesn't look that bad. I wonder how much it is on the digital store. It'd be interesting. So I don't know.
I actually think it's close to that sort of price, like around the $30 mark.
Okay. Yes, maybe worth grabbing. Because I do want to play my PlayStation 5, but I don't really have anything on there that I want to play. Like I'm only going to. Oh, was this an exclusive? Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
It was. Oh okay. No, it's PlayStation and PC, and like Epic.
Oh well, then I'm not getting it on there on the PlayStation. Forget that. If it's on PC, not happening. Maybe I might see if I can get it on PC. Yeah, it's on Epic. That's right. You're right.
It's on Epic Store. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well.
So, good bit of fun. Right. I'm enjoying myself anyway.
I have enough talking about that game now.
Cool. All right. Well, mate, would you like to bring up
my dinner?
The Halo Infinite? No, don't bring up dinner. I don't want to see that.
Right, Halo Infinite. They just went, hey, it's been 20 years since we launched the Xbox, and here, go and play Halo Infinite. It's out now for everybody, but it's still a beta. So if it's shit, that's why. That's basically their little asterisks at the bottom there saying, yes, it's released now, but it's in beta.
Mm-hmm.
So don't blame us if it's shit. So anyway, I gave the Infinite multiplayer. It's only the multiplayer, mind you. The campaign doesn't come out till next month, early next month. It's like the 7th of December or something like that. So I tried the multiplayer. Shout out to Stick Figure if you are watching. He played a few games with myself and you. And you know what I've got to say about the multiplayer of Halo Infinite is that it's just a Halo multiplayer. If you really like that, you'll probably get a lot out of it. For me, I didn't think much of it really, but not because it's bad. It's just that I'm not really that into it. It looks really nice. I played it on PC, so the visuals are really nice. It feels like it plays well. It's just not really my cup of tea. I'll go to it. It is a free-to-play game. I'll go to it whenever there's a chance to play it with a few people and have a bit of fun together. But you probably will never catch me spending a night grinding this game on my own because I just don't like it that much. But that's just me. I don't know. What is that fair? Is that your thoughts as well?
No, 100% fair. I'd probably be a little bit more critical of it, but that's just me. And when it comes to Halo, I was always more interested in the story than trying to work out the multiplayer. The multiplayer is look, it's free to play. I was playing it via Steam. I connected to you on the Xbox app, and stick on an Xbox, and it all worked perfectly.
Yeah.
No complaints there.
Yeah, the connectivity stuff was pretty good.
Yeah, and like it looked good, ran well. It's just more Halo.
Yeah.
I don't like the overshield sponginess. I get it that's a Halo thing, but when you're playing Call of Duty, it's, you play Call of Duty and you get, let's be honest, it's the premier first-person shooter at the moment, even though Vanguard's shit. But when you play something like that and you go back to having the overshields that Halo does, I think they just need to work out a balance there. I think they're too aggressive.
No, well, I think that's just what people like, and I think if it was too much like Call of Duty, people would call it out for that. The time to kill is massive because it does have a big overshield and a health bar as well, and that's one of the things that I don't like about it. But I think there's a market there. There are people there that have been gagging for this, and I think that's very good. But yeah, mark my words, if it was more like Call of Duty, you'd get hammered for it. Yeah,
well, Steam reviews are overly positive, like overwhelmingly positive. Yeah. One big thing is a lot of people are complaining about the Battle Pass, because if you remember, the three of us playing, not one of us went up a level, I don't think.
No, and then I played it again with A10, and I was still level 1.
Yeah. Now, do you know why that is?
No, I don't care.
No? Well, I know you don't care, but the reason is that you don't earn XP that goes towards the Battle Pass for your game, like your time in game. You have to complete the challenges, so your daily challenges that you're given, you have to complete them to get progression.
So what happens if you've done them all?
That's it.
You don't get playing it for nothing.
Well, yeah, you're just playing it for
that can't be right. You must be mistaken.
It is. That's one thing. They're apparently tweaking something to do with it, but everything I've read about it, and like it was one thing that I was sort of looking at for tonight, was that, there's the XP doesn't count. The XP, whether you earn XP in game or whatever, it doesn't actually count towards your Battle Pass progression or your level progression.
Wraithy is saying you're spot on. Not that Wraithy is the ever knowing reference, but I'm guessing you must be right. I don't know. That just sounds shit to me. I just want to go back to a comment that A10 made. He said he's looking forward to the co-op. Don't get too excited for that, because on launch there is no co-op on the campaign.
Oh,
not till next year. Yeah, I heard that couple of nights ago somewhere, and that is a big blow, because that's something I was really looking forward to playing, the campaign, the story with you guys. But not happening on launch, not till next year. So that is a big blow as well. I don't know, it took another 12 months or so to get this game ready, and it seems like it wasn't enough. This game was never going to be any good if this was a launch title for the Xbox Series. So, I don't know. Good luck to them, I guess. I don't have a lot invested in it myself. All right.
No, neither do I anymore.
What are we moving on to?
Well, mate, tell us about your Call of Duty Vanguard.
Well, the past weekend. Yeah, Vanguard was free this weekend, because I definitely didn't buy this game. I love Call of Duty, but I am sick to death of the old wars. World Wars and all that sort of stuff with those rifles. There you go, bang, 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 ting. Yeah, they're great for the first time. The second time, the third time, the fourth. They have done them to death. I'm sick of old shooters, right? Old
Give
World
the
Wars
Nazis a break.
Yeah,
they were not good. They are still not good. And we need to acknowledge that they existed. But Call of Duty, give them a break. Come on.
So I'm not buying it, but I thought I'd give it a try because it's free. I played the the beta. I'll give the free weekend to go now that the game is fully released. And look, it's a competent shooter. It's a competent Call of Duty game. But once again, the actual subject matter is something that I'm not interested in. I think it is the biggest letdown. But anyway, 2022 is what I'm expecting to be Modern Warfare 2. So, things are going to be looking up for this year. So not terribly fast. I can go a couple of years without a Call of Duty game. But there is something really cool that I hope they bring from Vanguard into Modern Warfare 2. This feature is amazing. And it wasn't in the beta. But at the end of a match, it gives you 3... What? What are you laughing at? It's not particularly fun.
No, I know what you're talking... No, sorry, I know what you're talking about. And I've just had a few things popping in my head that I've watched.
Okay. Much confusion. Anyway, this cool feature that I'm talking about is that at the end of a match, you get 3 plays of the game. So, you normally... previously, you would get like either... what did they have? It was like...
Well, Black Ops
best
had
play of the game.
The best play.
Yeah.
Call of Duty had last kill sort of thing.
Yes. But what this one does is it has 3 different plays. So, for example, you might get most headshots, most kills, and most like hand-to-hand takedowns or whatever. But then you get to vote which one you want to be player of the game. And I really like this feature. And one of the matches that I played on the weekend, I actually got voted. The other 2 got 1 vote, and I got 4 votes. And you can vote for yourself. And sure as shit, yes, I voted for myself. But I won player of the game out of a little vote, which was really cool. I liked that. I thought it was really cool. So hopefully they bring that forward. I have fucking no idea. I think might have been the longest kill streak. No, surely it wasn't that. No, it wouldn't have been that. I don't know. I went well, and my team won.
I watch a lot of videos from Wildcat, who does a lot of Call of Duty stuff on YouTube, and some of the that's why I was laughing when you were starting this story, because some of the other things that come up, like longest time spent near opponent.
Oh,
right, okay. That's one of the things that comes up, and other ones are most shots missed, and there's like this whole spin on it where it's just stupid shit, like most time near opponent without making a kill, sort of thing. Furthest distance run, and
okay, so you can get up on the last screen there just by being a numpty.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's not bad. Hang on. Human Grub says in the chat that I think Sledgehammer said they want to do Vanguard 2 and follow the campaign story. Sledgehammer, are you talking as in like for 2022? Because that's never been done. Normally they just wait their turn until it comes back and continue the story. But who made Modern Warfare? That wasn't Sledgehammer.
No, that was the other mob. The other
Is
one
it
that
still
does
Infinity Ward? Do they still do it? I don't think so.
I can't even bloody picture
Who made Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Someone already answered in the chat. It is Infinity
Rob
Ward.
said, yeah, it is Infinity Ward still.
I'm pretty sure it's Infinity Ward's turn. I think we've done the loop. So it should be Modern Warfare 2 for 2022. But I have been known to be incorrect on some occasion. Just ask my wife.
I'm pretty sure they've already confirmed it.
Of all of those occasions. But anyway, yeah, so I played it. It was good, but just don't like the guns. Don't like the theme of the old school stuff. But otherwise, it's a Call of Duty game that is good. So there you go. All right, I'm happy to move on to the next.
All right, next one, Death Stranding. I have finished the 27 endings, and I have finished the game altogether.
How do you do all 27?
Very hard,
do you just load back into it or something?
No. It's not 27. There's like, remember go back to your time playing Death Stranding, and we actually had this conversation at that time when there is these sections of gameplay when you're playing it at the end, and it's like, okay, that's the end.
Oh, that's what you mean?
That's
yes. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's the end.
The game ends 27 times. I get what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd completely forgotten about that bit because I'm like, and I got to the final bit. It's been out long enough. I got to Amelie's Beach, and I'm like, okay, sweet, that's good. Credits roll. I'll clear up a few of the extra trophies that I've been just sort of plugging away at, and that's good. No worries. And then it clicked. I went, oh, that's right. This is the first one.
Yeah. It keeps going.
And like the worst thing is you do all this stuff and you're sort of like, okay, that's the end. And then you get into a credit scene where you can't skip it, you can't push through it. You're literally running around on a beach and credits are rolling, and then you stop and another cutscene plays, and then the credits start rolling again. You're like, oh, come on. But anyway, I've been playing that a lot more. I built the racetrack, which is, it's cool, but it's useless because the cars go at like 3 kilometers an hour. It's Death Stranding. I don't know why. I can't explain why. It's fun. I like to play it. Forza 5.
We don't need to. Let's move on. Yeah.
Yep.
Forza Horizon 5. Man, I was looking forward to this game. I was disappointed with the release times, with how they miffed up the release dates. And we were supposed to be able to give it a go before the podcast 2 weeks ago. However, it wasn't till the following day. It was a thing, right? I have already played Forza Horizon 5, enjoyed it. That enjoyment turned into hate. And now I just don't want to play it anymore because it's a broken mess. It's being touted as Xbox's most successful game ever because it's has 10 million
players in the first week.
Yeah, that's
kind of what happens when it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, when it's
everyone jumps in.
Free, look, whatever. I know it's not free, but free. But the problem for me is, yes, it's a great game, but the online connectivity is busted. And that has absolutely pissed me off. It is so hard to get into a friend's game or to bring a friend into your game so you can race each other. Then if that does occur, they'll just disappear. They'll log out and their little name will start doing a circle thing. Even when you're just playing on your own, when you're doing 300 clicks an hour, all of a sudden your car comes to a dead stop because you disconnect and reconnect from the servers. It decides to do that, which will break your multiplier if you've got one going, or will just destroy your momentum if you're trying to do a speed trap or anything like that. And those things just continuously kept happening to me, so it's just sort of destroyed my want to go back and play it. Maybe I'll go back after it's been patched a few times to see if that it's fixed, but it's kind of ruined it for me. That's me and Forza Horizon 5. Great game, but it's busted.
Yeah, look, Forza, Horizon, it's a fifth version of Horizon. It's following on from, like, there's callbacks to previous stories with the old ones, but it's just another Horizon game. It looks good. It's, controls well. I had all these list of problems on PC that were, from graphical errors, server errors, to something as simple as my game crashing every time I tried to change a front bumper on a car. The game would just hang and crash the computer to the point where I had to actually, hold down my power button and reset it. I'm over it. It's done for me.
Radicus says that stopping bug that I was talking about was fixed on the weekend. So that was the biggest one that really annoyed me. But I still just want to be able to get into a game with you and the guys and race together, actually race each other. which
so like
proved quite
I was playing it on
difficult to do.
PC, and because I was having such the issue, the biggest thing for me with car games is modifying my cars and tweaking the settings and playing and doing all that stupid stuff that costs an absolute fortune in real life. So I like to go in there and do it and make them look different, make them sit different on the ground. And I couldn't do any of that on my PC, so I actually loaded it into my Xbox as well. And I've only got an Xbox One X. It's not the new version or anything like that. But still having those issues with it stopping, disconnecting, unable to connect with mates. And then add on top of that, the load times on the old system was horrendous, to say the least.
Yeah.
But
look at Martican's having a stab at Xbox. Look at the Xbox guys need to have their first current gen Microsoft game, all right? So it's not really, is it?
Yeah.
No,
I think so.
Surely there's been something else that's exclusive. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty bad. It's been out 12 months.
Can you think of it?
Well,
Halo was going to be the big fish.
It's a console thing, so I've not really paid a terrible amount to it. So I'd be doing him an injustice if I just called it and went, no, it is, because I don't know for sure. But
yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't paid enough attention to it.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. What else?
What else?
You or I?
I'm going to take one.
Go.
I've done it again. I'm playing Skyrim again.
Oh.
Yeah. You're gonna have to have a look at it for me.
I'm not Doctor, and I don't want to see that again.
No. What? Oh, that was too quick. You're gonna have to look at Skyrim for me.
Why?
On the I'm playing it on the PS5. It is the anniversary edition, so it's been 10 years since the original Skyrim was released. And the reason I need someone else to look at it is because I'm playing it. It's this new thing. It's got new visuals, new lighting. You know, all this list of stuff that has been done for it. And I'm playing it going, it always looked this good. Surely this, like, what have they done? I always remember it looking this good. I swear it's rose-coloured glasses.
No, I don't think the game ever looked good, to be honest. I just think that it just...
What I mean, that's why I need another... I need another person to observe it, because I'm looking at it and it looks immaculate. The changes in textures and lighting and whatnot, and obviously the bump in resolution has just sort of brought it into the current. It still looks like Skyrim and plays like Skyrim, but
I've always played Skyrim on PC. I've never played Skyrim on a console. Like, I haven't played much Skyrim, but the Skyrim that I have played has always been on PC. So I've always had the high resolution. The textures have been increased. I did play the... because they released a special edition a few years ago. I don't remember what that was for.
And this is the anniversary edition. So what it's got is it's got the special edition, but then it's got the updates for the Series X and the Xbox and the PS5. And then it's also got all these... you can add mods to it, which previously I think you were only able to do on PC or Xbox. You can do it now on PlayStation.
That's correct.
And it's also got the Creation Club. So you've got 5 or 6 new missions. Yeah, which were missions that were created. Yeah, so there's extra stuff like that. There's extra houses that you can buy and do up. You can go fishing in it, but the fishing is a little annoying because you can only fish in certain spots. You can't exactly go and just throw a line into a river anywhere. You've got to find a specific lake or something to go and fish in.
Yeah, okay.
So that part of it's...
Is this the 10-year anniversary, is it?
10-year anniversary.
Wow, so that marks 10 years of which I have not cared about Skyrim. 10 years.
Yes.
Even longer
10 years.
if you just refer to it as the Elder Scrolls series. How long's Elder Scrolls been out? That's how long I haven't cared
Skyrim
for.
was number 5.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's a long time of me not caring about a particular game series. But anyway.
Yes.
And it shall continue.
And it shall continue. So, yeah, I'm enjoying that and having a bit of fun with it. Normality, mate.
Have you heard of Normality?
I have not.
You know what's really funny is the incoming super chat from Radicus. He's really going to make the next topic that I'm talking about.
Radicus_USM super chatted $2.24. FFS talk about new games, haha.
Yeah, talk about new games. All right, here's a game from the 90s. It is called Normality. And the other night I was struggling to remember it. I had this idea in my head. I was bored out of my brain. I didn't know what I wanted to play. And I was like, I want to play something. I remember this game. I can't remember what it's called, but I want to play it. I don't know if it's available. And I put it in the Discord. I'm like, guys, help me work out what this game is. I eventually worked it out, remembered it myself, and found it. And I was like, I wonder where I can get this. And then Marnikins jumps in and throws in a comment into the Discord saying, it's on Steam. This was on Steam for like a couple of bucks. And, I won't go on about it too much because I know there's probably a few people that don't have any idea what this is. And a game like this, you have to have nostalgia. Otherwise, you look at it and you go, this is garbage. But there's this game where you are thrown into this world where you're not allowed to have fun. There's no fun, nothing. And you basically are a rebel. You go against everything and you try to just overthrow the evil dictator and all that sort of stuff. But I played this game and it is on Steam. Did you remember this game?
I do remember this game. Looking at it, when you were putting it in the Discord, I just sort of went, yeah, whatever, and just scrolled past. But now that I've seen it, I do remember it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, it's called Normality, and it's an old DOS game. And look at these graphics.
Hell.
But mind you, for its age, though, it's 3D and has 2D, 3D-ish sprites and stuff like that. But the actual game's 3D. And it's strangely well playable in 2021. But, yeah, that's a game from probably 30 years ago that... that I played this week. All right, we'll move on from that. But that was a I had nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do, and went a walk down memory lane, and played Normality. So give us a like, anyone, if you've played that game, and appreciate it. And thanks for that super chat, Radicus.
Thank you.
Probably talk about some newer games now.
I've just looked for my one callback to nostalgia. Not on Steam.
What is it?
It's called Burn Cycle.
Burn Cycle. What's that?
Yeah.
Burn Cycle. Is it like a...
It's an FMV game. Yeah, Police Quest was good.
Wow. That looks shit. Yeah, look.
It's... You're going to put it up, are you?
Yeah. Let's check this out. All right, let's fast forward to some action. Oh, yeah, yuck! You're using a controller to do FPS. Wait, let's...
Yeah,
let's,
like good.
Let's...
Hey, Cutter,
It's kind of a... it was a spin on Johnny Mnemonic. Remember with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. But yeah, it's this full FMV game. It was horrendous. But it's one of those nostalgia things, isn't it?
It's nostalgia, because you look at that today and you go, that's garbage.
Yeah.
But when you were a kid, man, we looked at that stuff and went, whoa, that's so cool.
Well, I think that video, I think, is actually the full playthrough of the game. But it's like 20-odd minutes.
I think it is. No, it's an hour and 20.
Yeah.
Mardican says it's free on Abandonware, so you could probably get that for nothing and play it. And from as much as I know you, free is the right price for you, buddy.
That is. Well, funnily enough, Thorncliffe still has the box and disc with it in it.
Wish I had all of the boxes that I had from a kid, but anyway. All right, that's our memory lane.
Yes. Do you remember that Outriders game?
Yeah. Did you play it?
I've jumped back in.
I installed it last week.
Yeah. So
and then I deleted it before I even played it.
Jump over to our website, www.agexp.com, and check out the Outriders New Horizon article. So Outriders has just gone in and released Endgame 2.0, they're calling it. There's a couple of links of videos and a whole lot of information that's going on there. And it's actually, there's a lot to get into, so I won't go into it now. But, yeah.
I appreciate
that. New missions to run, new visuals, new ways to build your character, new things to do with your builds. And, yeah, just for those people that like to do that, like me, jump back in, come and play. Let me know. That's it for games, I think, mate.
All right. Where does that put us next?
That puts us onto... What's that sound?
All right. Okay, let's do What's That Sound, right? So this is for some entries.
Yes, come and play.
Yes or no? Oh, look, I'll play it too, because it's on Game Pass for PC too now, so I will join you guys. All right, What's That Sound, everybody? For any new people that aren't sure what the hell I'm talking about, I'm going to play an audio clip that is from some sort of video game, and it's your job to put into the chat what you think it's from. Those that get it correct, well, the first person to get it correct gets an entry into the giveaway for the PlayStation 5. I didn't even mention that when we were talking about the giveaways earlier. I didn't even mention what these entries are.
What's it for? Oh.
I don't know. I'm a professional. What can I say? For the giveaway, which is we're giving away in a fortnight's time, and it's for a PlayStation 5 or a Series X, your choice, whichever one. And hopefully, whichever one it is, it's the easier of the two to get, which is neither. So anyway, good luck to me to try and supply that. What's that sound? Audio sound. Playing it now. Tell me what it is if you know. There we go.
I know that sound.
Me too. All right, well, that's over pretty quickly. Wraithy said Windows 95. Did anybody else know that, really? That's not really fun when they get it straight away, is it? Yeah, well. Anyway, I did say it was from a video game. That was a lie. It's clearly a lie. That's not a video game.
Just straight up there.
It's just Windows 95. I hated Windows 95 when I first installed it. It really pissed me off, but it was really because I didn't understand how it worked. So I would install a program on Windows 95, but then when I would delete it, the actual icon would stay in the start menu. So you'd hit start and whatever program it was would still be there. But that was because I was of the old school deleting like DOS, because I used to use DOS. Where you would literally just go into a folder and delete it. That's how you deleted things that were installed. But with Windows 95, just like Windows is today, essentially what I was doing was just going into the folder and deleting it. So all the shortcuts stayed on the desktop or in the start menu thing, whatever it is. And that pissed me off. And I hated it. And then it was just like, when you turn your PC on, it would load into Windows 95, which would take ages compared to if it just loaded up into DOS, which was like
because it was
6 seconds. There. That's right. And you've got your phone on vibrate on the desk, and I would smash it if I was next to you.
I do not. That's my phone. This.
Oh, well, it just vibrated. Or was that your watch?
No, my watch is in the other room.
Oh, well, something vibrated. It wasn't me. You're banned from having vibrating things.
Not me. Hands are up.
Yeah, you've inserted something. That's what it is. Anyway, so yeah, I hated Windows 95, but I grew to love it because I actually thought it was really good in the end. But that was a long story. That was What's That Sound, and I better write down that Wraith, he got that, didn't he? Wraith. Congratulations, you get 2 entries. All right, now
Good
we go
stuff.
across to what's that
The big giveaway game.
screenshot? No, what's that
That's
screenshot?
right. Sorry, I forgot about our weekly phallus addiction.
I don't know what you're
Fortnightly.
talking about. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's see if you know what that screenshot is. What video game is that from? Okay, you always say that the thing looks like it's phallic and all that sort of stuff. This week, I will admit that does kind of look like a veiny cock.
Oh,
All right, we're getting some answers in straight up. So holding it in with the prolapse anus, says Wraithy. I don't think Snoogs has anything prolapsed, as far as I know, but he's never commented on it anyway. All right, so
no. That's our secret wraith.
oh, so it is. All right, Skrill says God of War. Mardican says AC Valhalla. The Wraith says God of War. Was he correct the first time? Radicus says Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Also incorrect the first time. Wraithy says a Winky Wink. Not correct. Oh, okay. This one is throwing people. Have a look at the veiny part. You can see through the thing. So, you know what? I saw this screenshot and I'm like, that looks like God of War. People are going to say God of War. It's not God of War.
No.
Mardigan says Tomb Raider. Nope.
No. Who's got a sword?
Sword? There's a pork sword. Skrill says Horizon. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn. I guess he's saying. I'm thinking Forza Horizon. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Forza Horizon Zero Dawn.
Human Grub has said Hellblade. That's correct.
There you go.
It is, in fact, Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice, or Sacrifice Blade, if you ask Reggio, because it was just too hard to remember the actual name. It's not it's not a title for a game that's conducive to remembering easily. Hellblade Senua, can't even pronounce Senua, or is it Senua? Senua's Sacrifice. Anyway, so Sacrifice Blade it became. What do you call it? Senua.
Senua, yeah.
But yeah, I've just never known if it was Senua or Senua. Like, where's the emphasis?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We need to ask what's his name? Christopher Walken. Human Grub says
Look, I'm telling you.
Senua.
Senua's Sacrifice.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Sacrifice Blade it is. We've gone
Sacrifice
full circle.
Blade. I'm happy with that because those words are easy to say. What's the new one called? The new game has Senua in it too, doesn't it? Isn't
Yeah,
it like
Sacrifice Blade 2.
Sacrifice Blade 2? Nice. All right, that was who got that? I forgot already. Grub. Grub got it.
Oh, Scrub.
Human Grub. That's 2 entries for Human Grub. All right, now we got the big giveaway game. So the maximum you
Senua's
can.
Saga. There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. This
Blade
one,
2.
the maximum you can win just for getting one of these games is 20 entries. Because if you get 10, it's being doubled. But we roll a dice, remember? All right, so let's go across to the big giveaway game. We need to get all. There's 3 left, I think. We need to get them all. Where's the button? That's the button I want. We need to get them all tonight because this is the last time we're doing it. Next week, we've got a Game of the Year special where we're not doing any of this fancy stuff that we normally do. It's literally just going to be Game of the Year, and that's the end. Oh, we're also doing the giveaway. We'll be drawing the giveaway as well next show.
And we're going to draw it at the end, so you got to watch us all the way through it.
Yeah, sucked in. But if we tell them that, we're going to do it randomly through the show. If we tell them that, they might just wait till the end and then join us. Oh, look at these two just teaming up here. All right, so Atan says number 4, Kingdom New Land. I think that's right. What button do I need? That is correct.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of it? It's on Game Pass. That's 18.
Wouldn't mean a lot.
All right, and the next one was number 13 is Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't think that's right. No, it's not. Sorry. So many hours spent looking for it. And that's the way you got to do it. This is where the money is for the entries. This is where it
Kingdom
was. That's
New
why it's
Lands
not
looks
called
amazing.
the big giveaway cover art game for nothing. It is actually a pretty cool game, man. I know you don't like it because it's pixely, but you know you're an asshole.
Oh, not to mention that the first thing that comes up is that it's a fucking mobile game.
No, it might be. It's not a mobile game, so to speak. I would call it a console game that's probably playable on mobile, but it's not a mobile game.
So it's an Xbox exclusive then?
I don't know, but
Sorry.
it is on Xbox. Take the piss.
It's not. It's on everything. I just couldn't. I had to do it.
Skrill says,
sorry.
240p YouTube blur. Up it, man. Come on. This is in 1080p, this show. You should be able to pump those numbers up. A stationary game. What's a stationary game? All right, so we've got 4's gone. So number 8. What if I said Neil Diamond?
Touching hands.
Neil Diamond is a clue for number 8. Neil Diamond has nothing to do with number 8, but there's kind of a link between the name. Almost.
Almost, eh?
Number 4
It's a mining game.
Oh, 4G isn't doing the job. It's a mining game. What?
You're kneeling in diamonds?
Oh, no. Not that kind of way.
Not that kind of link? No? Okay.
No. I think it's Neil Diamond.
I've got no idea what it is.
Does Neil Diamond
sings Sweet Caroline?
Yes, then it is Neil Diamond I'm thinking of. That's a big clue, man. That's a big clue.
Ah.
Does anybody have any idea? All right, well, let's go. Let's have a look at 13. Can anyone
What
get
is
13?
Az's favourite game? I'm just going to Google that.
Oh, yeah. I said that last week, didn't I? Is that where you're getting that?
What? No, the Neil Diamond reference.
Yeah, well, I said that last week. I said one
Did
of
you?
them in there is Az's favourite game. Yeah.
Ah.
Well, not last week. Skrill? Skrill is extremely close. And I think I'll give it to you. Because he's got two letters in the wrong spot. The A and the O. I'm going to give it to you. Skrill.
Because it's car, yeah.
The game is actually called Coraline. That's right. But that's close enough for me. That's
No. Hey, here's something a little bit funny about Coraline. If any of my kids will not, either of my kids, if they're going at each other and they won't, pick something to watch on TV, I'll tell them that we'll put Coraline on, and they both freak out. It spooked them that badly.
Oh, they don't like it?
They never want to see it.
I've never seen it. I got no idea.
It's Coraline goes into a separate, like another dimension where everyone's got buttons for eyes, and it is actually quite creepy. But it's cool. I like it. I use it.
Wait, how was Radicus cheated out of it? Because
He spelled
Gradicus
it
might.
correctly.
Well, he did, but he didn't put the number in front of it, which is one of the rules. So what's a typo? I'll let you two fight. You know, look. You can both have it. You can both have it.
Yeah, why not?
That sorts out any bickering between the kids. All right, you both win. Congratulations. Here you go. You can even have this.
Participation award.
Because neither of you were right. Look at Human Grub. Human Grub trying to do a Bradbury. I've got the number and I spelt it right. You funny fuckers. That's so funny. Mardigan says number 13, Assassin's Creed Revelations. Incorrect. All right, this is the last one, guys. Come on, I'll give you a hint for this one. This is going to be a big hint too. So it's going to be a battle of who can type the fastest. So get ready. Type in 13 already, because you know that's going to be at the start of the answer. Everyone can guess again. I don't care. Everyone can guess again. So everyone, type into the chat 13, 1, 3. There can be a dot, a colon, a space, whatever. 13. And I'm going to give you a hint. All right, this game. Now, this is extremely zoomed in.
Markins, wait.
What? Yeah, you said wait. I'm rambling.
Okay.
This is extremely zoomed in. All good. He hasn't typed in 13 yet because he just wrote all good. So number 13 is extremely zoomed in. I wanted to confirm that we can all enter. He was waiting for the delay. Okay. So extremely zoomed in. I don't know if anyone would have really got that. I can't even remember what that is. I think it might be like a part of an arm or something. But what I'm going to say about 13 is that this game isn't as buggy as the latest game that these people made.
GTA 5.
GTA 5? Incorrect. Oh, come on, Human Grub. You just killed it. You came first and still fucked it up. Oh, no! You threw them off, Snoogs. It's not The Witcher. It's not Red Dead. It's not Red Dead 2. But the first person to get it close enough with some spelling errors would be Wraithy with 13 with a 3.
Witcher 3.
Yes, it is The Witcher 3.
He has a lisp.
He has a lisp. That's it. That's fair. Human Grub, what are you doing? I can't take The Witcher. I can't take Witcher. Witcher 3 would have to be the minimum that I take on that one. With a big hint and clue and all that sort of stuff. A10, my screen has me first. Oh, fuck. Well, look, we're going to have to go back to the actual... whatever was on the screen.
Mine says Reiki first.
Did
And
it say
then the
Reiki?
new Bradbury second.
Yeah, but what did it say on the on our actual live feed? Can anybody rewind and have a look at that? Let me go up here and I'll rewind. And have a look.
Everyone.
How long ago was it? Oh, jeez, that's
Excuse me.
blurry as shit. That's on 240p as well. Let me bump that up. There we go. All right. This is extremely... Actually, you guys... Oh, you guys can see this. All right, good. So you can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, look, that's Wraithy first. Up on the... Can you see that? The Wither 3. Right there. Ah, it's moved on. Did you see that? It is Wraithy. Oh, you don't want to see that. That's my special stuff. All right. Where was that? 13. Wraith. And we've got to go get a random number generator so we can work out how many these people get between 1 and 10.
Martikins, thanks for the link while Luke's bringing up that.
What's he linked in?
He's linked me to Burn Notes. Burn Cycle. Burn Notes.
Oh, right. Okay. Very nice. Okay. So we'll do Kingdom New Lands for ATAN. This is yours. And it'll be double whatever it gives.
1.
8. Not bad. Not bad. That's 16 in my math. All right, so 8 for that one. Okay, next we'll do Skrill and Radicus. You're going to get the bloody same, all right? For Coraline, this is yours. 7.
Oh, it's been nice.
It is being nice. And for Wraithy, the last one there,
1.
You'll get...
What?
It didn't change. That means it's 7 as well. Is it broken? Oh no, it did like 7, like 3 times in a row. Yeah, because it's working. Oh, well, there you go. That's a good result. So 14 for Wraith, 14 for Skrill and Radicus each, and 18 for Atan. Not bad. Some big entries there. Makes all the difference. You only need 1 to win, but the more you have, the better. All right, well, that's it for that. I think we're done now. We can go across to gaming news.
Gaming news.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, a quick one to set it off with. Sony. So the Devolver Digital from me. Sony is investing in Devolver Digital. Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't.
So Sony has announced it's investing in, so it's not buying out or anything like that. It's investing in Indie studio developer Devolver Digital. Thank you.
Sin Spacey super chatted $7.46. Sorry I was super late. Here's a super chat.
Thanks,
Spaceys. Thanks for the super chat. And, mate, welcome on. Doesn't matter if you're late, you're here. There is going to be something special coming up in the show very soon. It is going to be 60 seconds of power.
Specials.
I haven't even told Snoogs about this.
No.
So there will be 60 seconds of power coming up.
Cool. All right,
You'll know what that
back
means
to what
later.
I was talking about.
Yes.
So the report that has come out says that Sony will make a 5% investment in Devolver Digital, which means a $50 million gross proceeds that will be further used to expand the company. So Devolver Digital, I'm sure most of those who are watching and that are here at the moment know all about them. They're the quirky sort of indie developer.
I would have to say Devolver Digital at the moment are my favourite kind of not quite AAA indie developer. Some of their products are good enough to be considered almost AAA, but all of their games I appreciate and think they're actually pretty damn cool. They got some really cool shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty much. I'm yet to play a bad Devolver Digital game. Like in recent memory. Way back when there were some hazy ones, but of late they've been doing some really good stuff. All right, that one's nice and quick out of the way. Over to your first one, mate. GTA Trilogy.
Yes,
he's broken.
It is a busted mess. All right, now I'm sure you guys have all heard and probably even played the GTA Trilogy games, especially the free one that was on Game Pass, and seen what kind of a busted mess they are. I mean, it's. I'm not really going to tell you anything new here, except I wanted to show some of the shitty parts of this game. Now, I've never played these games except for GTA 3. I have played that. But have you seen some of how dodgy it is, Pat?
Look, no. Because I watched... When I watched and saw what they were doing for the update, it looked amazing. It looked absolutely brilliant. And then it's come out to be this absolute mess, so I've kind of stayed away. I don't have Game Pass at the moment, so I haven't downloaded to try it.
Yeah, it's only on Xbox that the free one's on Game Pass. You can't get it on PC.
Yeah, how about this? They went and split them up. So on Xbox Game Pass, you get one of the GTA games. I can't remember which one is it. And on PlayStation Now,
that we don't get here.
That we don't get in Australia. That's where they're releasing the PlayStation version of it.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, look, this video goes for 8 minutes straight of just horrible bugs. But one of the worst ones is the rain. I'll see if I can find it on the rain was horrendous. Here we go.
Just a solid mess, wasn't it?
It clips where it's almost like the rain goes behind the ocean. And the plane, if you fly down fast enough, you go faster than the rain.
Yeah.
It's raining inside in this part of the cliff.
Nice. Nice.
Xbox gives you San Andreas.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Depending on where you stand, it rains and stuff like that. Like, it's just... Well, that's dependent on the camera placement, not just where he moves.
Wow.
Yeah, it's busted. This is GTA 3, this one. But... What's going on here? Okay, it's just riding on nothing. Anyway, point is, it is a complete mess. And Rockstar... The Rockstar actually removed the original versions of these games off their stores. But they've released this letter here. Well, this is on their website, Rockstar Games website. They've released this where it basically says, sorry, it's no good.
Sorry,
we're going to
Radicus _USM super chatted $1.49. It's as broken as Wraithy's whole after partying.
Well, maybe not that bad, because they could patch this, whereas I don't think you can put a Band-Aid on a bumhole that's torn. Actually, I know that for a fact. Anyway, they apologised with this letter here, and they said that they're replacing the originals back on the store, and apparently the people who bought the trilogy will get access to the older ones, to the original ones. Yeah, so have a look at this website anyway. Just go to rockstargames.com and have a look at this this announcement here from Rockstar and see if it's if you can get the originals. But yeah, it's broken, it's embarrassing, and well, I think they'll be on massive damage control.
That's the word. You hit the word right there. That this is embarrassing.
CH3WR417H super chatted $7.46. Party so hard you prolapse your soul.
So thanks, Wraithy.
When I'm sort of wanting to highlight the embarrassment about it, these games are massively front and center of, everyone pretty much that has picked up a Grand Theft Auto, or even has picked up a game in their life, because Grand Theft Auto had that much, notoriety about it. Everyone knows what it is. So to have 3 games that were so greatly loved, you have all this conjecture around GTA 6 and when it's coming out, where is it, why have we not seen anything about it? But then to release it so broken, how do you even become to do that?
Yeah, I know.
Was there no QA testing? Was there no?
I'll tell you what it is, and I reckon I'm pretty spot on here. There was a comment in the chat before the show actually started. I don't recall who it was, but somebody said lazy developers. But you know what? I don't think this is on them, because I don't know any artist. You know, like when you see someone drawing a picture in their sketchbook and you go to have a look and they're like, no, I'm not finished. They don't want you to look at it.
Yeah.
It's because it's their work. I don't know any artist that would happily show you something that they'd scribbled and haven't finished yet. They want to finish their work. It comes down to the investors and the upper management that are putting pressure on a release date, and they just say, the game is getting released on this date. I don't give a shit if it's not finished yet. Get it done. And they do what they can, and they're forced to release something that looks like a bag of shit. And I would say that they would be embarrassed because it is their work, but it's not finished yet. But then you do look at things like in 3 days after release, modders fixed it. Modders fixed most of the visual issues.
Yeah.
So look, I don't know. Maybe there's just
hire them.
I still think that it's got a lot to do with the higher ups just saying, nah, get it done, get it out. We'll make money, whatever. We'll patch it later, and that makes them look bad. So that's stupid.
Well, all right. Well, aside from all the negativity surrounding it, did you see the eagle eyes that found the apparent first screenshot from GTA 6?
That is the longest drawn bow I've ever seen in history.
Good. You saw it. You thought the same thing then.
I did. I saw it in I don't remember which game it was. It was one of the games in the trilogy. There is a picture frame on the wall, and in it has a house.
In San Andreas, I think.
That looks, the graphics are better than the game that it is in. They don't know where it's from. People have speculated it's from a new, like from GTA 6. I think if it is, that is fucking random, and nobody actually would know that for sure. It is just a very long drawn bow, just for the sake of clickbait, I think. But anyway,
wouldn't put it past Rockstar. But
Spacey says $99.95 on Xbox Series X and PS5, $79.95 on Switch. The Switch has never been the cheapest for anything, so that's strange. That's a tell that something's up. All right, so that's GTA stuff. What's next, buddy?
All right. Andy Robinson over on Twitter. So Andy Robinson is the editor of VGC News, released, so that's the videogameschronicle.com, if anyone wants to know about it. Released a tweet on a couple of days ago. Cyberpunk 2077 could be coming to Xbox Game Pass according to gameplay featured in a marketing video.
I don't think it is.
That's fantastic. Now, you've got the screen up there to show everyone. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see a reply from Radek, who's...
Radek?
From... Yeah. So
I just thought I'll chime in and say that there are no Game Pass plans for Cyberpunk 2077. And who is Radek?
He's from... CD Projekt.
He's the global PR director. I'm pretty sure he knows. Good work, Andy Robinson.
Yeah. You and I, well, I actually met Radek back when The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine released.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
So, yeah. So,
actually, I was there with you.
Oh, yes, you were. Of course you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we met him, years ago. And
wait, did we interview him? Is that who we interviewed? I know we interviewed someone.
Oh, maybe.
And it was on one of our podcasts like years ago.
Yeah. I think it was him. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, but what do you know, random Twitter person?
Random Twitter.
Greg Miller, you get a like. Oh, whoops, I clicked on that. I wanted to give him a like too. That's so good. That's funny. Good one. Yeah. Good one, Andy. You dickhead. Where'd you get that information from?
That's just made up on the spot for his clicks. I like the fact that, the amount of likes that Radek got has completely dwarfed the original.
Well, yeah, 43 likes on the bullshit and 310 for Radek. Good job.
Yeah.
What do we got? Who cares? Just fix it. Yeah, the game's still broken.
Well,
it'll break,
well,
break
that's the
Game
thing, 'cause
Anyway. Very good. That was funny.
yeah, I thought you used to get a laugh out of that. Just like I've got a question mark over this next one. Ed Sheeran coming to Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's happening. Ed Sheeran is going to be performing a couple of songs from on the Pokemon Go app itself. So here's the official tweet. So it's not just made up on that website. This is actually Ed Sheeran. Actually, I like Ed Sheeran. I'll follow him. He's got some good music. But why? I don't know. Do people want this? Is this anyone listening that's a Pokemon Go fan? I like Pokemon Go. I go in and out on it. Sometimes I'll play it like non-stop for like a good week and then I forget about it.
Yep.
Yeah, Spaceys are saying who asked for that. Let's have a look at the comment section.
Human Grub, the fire. He's going to be a fire type Pokemon.
There's so many. It's a fire type. It comes out of his pants. Fire Crutch Man. Ed Sheeran has 62 to... Oh, no, that's not what I want. There's so many people who agree Ed should rep the Mon. I assume that's the Pokemon. Come on, big boy. 214 likes in 37 minutes. Ed, promise it won't destroy your look. Just enhance. Let's see what other people are saying. So what now? We're going to catch Ed while performing? Can I have some whatever you're smoking? Can we please petition for Eddie our boy to get a Pokemon tattoo and rep them on? Is that like a saying now? Will you be my friend on Pokemon Go? My trainer code is... Does anyone want to befriend that person?
Why not?
I'm so looking forward to this. I'm confused about the title of your next album, Ed. What was it called? I don't know. Okay, but...
Pokemon Go.
Do we got to walk there? Yeah, that's a good point. Because you can't move around in the game. You have to actually physically walk in real life using satellite. So you actually have to go to wherever he's playing. That's that's weird. I'm level 37 and nearly there, mate. I need someone level 40 to put a Pokestop near my house. Well, can you put Pokestop? Can you put them down now? Is that a thing? If that's a thing, I've got to get back into this. Look, some people want it. This is amazing, Ed. I'm so proud of you. I'm one proud Australian. Cheerio. Anyway, that is a thing. I thought it was ridiculous. I like Ed Sheeran, but just like Ed Sheeran and Pokemon, how does that? Where does it? Oh, you can request for them. Oh, very good. Can they put one on my toilet? That would be really nice. But there you go. That's a thing Ed Sheeran is going to be in Pokemon Go. I don't know when. What do you need? What? You need a minute?
No. So it's just some random walks into your house one day. Just give us a minute. Walks into the bathroom. Walks out again.
Yeah, just to get his Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Rolf Harris Pokemon. Anyway, all right. What's next? What's our next bit of news?
Next bit is Metal Hellsinger. Now, do you remember this game at all?
It might ring a bell when I watch it, but the
name might ring a bell. Well, have a look at we'll have a look at the video and then I'll get into it because it's kind of a cool video, to be honest with you.
She's playing. Oh yeah, the music one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Yeah, you shoot to the beat. Yeah, I want this.
Yes. So, kind of cool. It was first announced at E3 last year, or around the time that E3 was supposed to be last year. And just a quick sort of thing. It's one of the... supposed to be getting a release this year. It's been delayed till next. There's no details on where it's been delayed from. There hasn't been a lot of info coming forward from the publisher Funcom or the developer The Outsiders. But they've also removed everything from previous generations. So now it's not going to be compatible with Xbox One or PS4.
Oh, okay.
It's current gen only. So that was a big thing. It's just kind of out of nowhere. They've just said, nah, we've cancelled doing, compatibility with previous gens. It's current only.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, that's disappointing because there are a lot of people still on last gen.
Still trying to get them. Yeah, still trying to get
because
the new
they are
ones.
hard to get. But if that's their choice, it's their game. They can make that decision if they like.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. I want that game.
It looks like a bit of fun.
Yeah, I like that.
But look at just look at the list there at the end. Matt Heffy of Trivium.
Yeah, vocal
Dark
port
Tranquility,
performances
Soil
by
Work.
Matt Heafy of Trivium, Mikhail. I don't know who these people are. From Tranquility, Bjorn Strid of Soil. I don't know who these. You know these people?
No? Yeah. They're like good, solid heavy metal. Trivium's probably
I like
the more.
what I heard, but I've never heard of them though.
Yeah. Trivium's probably the more westernized and more well known of all of them, but they're really good. Really good bands.
All right.
Last bit of news.
Very muff. All right. Just before we get the last bit of news, is that mine or yours? I can't remember where we're up to.
That is yours.
That is mine. Right. All right. So I just want to do the 60 seconds of power, which, mind you,
60 seconds of power.
I have actually just made up on the spot. All right. But the 60 seconds of power will start when I say, which is very shortly. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it now, but it'll be later. I'm going to go through the video, and every person who makes a comment within that 60 seconds will be getting 5 entries. And
very cool.
Everything gets doubled, so you know what that means. So basically, I'm going to be giving out some big entries to people that are towards the end of the show. Like we're what are we? An hour and a half into the show, and you guys are still here. So the 60 seconds of power will start now. So get your comments in, and it's not doubling up. So if you just don't, there's no point in what do you call it? Spamming. You just need one in there for the next 60 seconds. And I'm not going to call out when the 60 seconds is up. We're going to go on with the show. And later on, I'm going to have a look, and I'll have a timer and have a look at all the people within that 60 seconds. Hopefully, it's probably all of you who are paying attention.
Yes. He's going to count it up while he's on the toilet.
Yep, and you're all getting 5 entries each, which will be doubled. All right, so last piece of news.
Last piece of news is I've left this one to last. Well, it's your piece of news, but I've left it to talk about until last because it is such a talking topic at the moment. Bobby Kotick.
Yeah, Bobby
from
Kotick.
Activision Blizzard. Activision Blizzard have just been wrecked, really. But yeah, the latest was, I believe it was Forbes released a piece, an article, call it what you will, in regards to the ongoing cause of defamation, sexual harassment, bullying, and all this stuff for Activision.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Bobby Kotick is the CEO of Activision Blizzard, and the problem here, without going into all of the detail here, but the overarching story is that he has either been involved in and taken part in, or overlooked, ignored, or allowed sexual harassment and general harassment in the workplace. That is generally the idea here, without going into all the details and making accusations to what he has or hasn't done. The argument from all these people being put forward is they don't like how he is running running the show over at Activision Blizzard. So a lot of people don't like him. And this news article here is just showing that over 1,200 Activision Blizzard employees signed petition demanding that CEO Bobby Kotick quits. And this has sort of snowballed to a point that even people like the Xbox guy, what's his name? Phil, good old Phil Spencer has even chimed in saying that he's looking carefully at the relationship between Activision and Xbox. Now, there's no word saying that people are going to be Xbox are going to be dropping them or anything like that, but it's definitely being looked at through a microscope at the moment because of the amount of dirt that's being kicked up. Were you going to say something?
No, it's all right. Because you keep going. I'll chime in at the end.
But yeah, look. So this thing here is come out that there's been that's 1,200 people. That's a lot of people from one place that are saying we want this bloke gone. I tell you now though, if he doesn't go, that's going to be a very uncomfortable, even worse than it was, workplace. Knowing that almost everybody that works there hates the boss. But something that I saw briefly, I haven't looked into it too much, but apparently Kotick has come out and has made a comment saying that he's looking into whether he should quit. He hasn't said that he is or isn't going to, but it something.
What's it now? 10 o'clock. It was about 8 hours ago. He came out and said that if he cannot quickly change the perception and fix the company, so to speak, then he'll step down. Yeah. So, look, I don't want to step into grounds that I don't fully understand because there's a lot of stuff involved here. So I'm not 100% sure if this Kotick guy is like a perpetrator or if it's more just he is guilty because he has done nothing about it. So and it's probably both. He probably is accused of being as somebody who has done these things and accused of somebody who's allowed this behavior. Remember there was that photo that went around with the Bill Cosby photo and they called one of the rooms the Cosby room, and it was a piss take on because Cosby was a bit handsy, all that sort of shit. Kitty fiddler. Yeah. In 2006, Bobby Kotick reportedly told an assistant over voicemail that he would have her killed.
Yes, there was that. But are these allegations or are these?
Well, these are reportedly. So they're
allegations have been made. But look, there's so much uproar that look, you can't help but just believe this shit. Like it just sounds. Well, it doesn't sound made up.
So, obviously, like you said, so Phil's come out and released an internal email that was carefully worded because he knew as soon as this email went out, it would be released to the press, which absolutely. It has. Yeah. Can you scroll down, please, because Stacey's reading the article. So Xbox has come out and sort of released this that they're going to be discussing their relationship with the developer, and apparently a few of the people that have actually had allegations thrown at them are ex-Xbox VPs. So one of them, Ben Kilgore, he's the head of one of the most notorious group of sexist drinkers at Blizzard.
Yeah. Look, so I would even say that
Jim has also done the same thing, by the way. Jim Ryan of PlayStation has done the exact same thing. He's called it out. What's going on? Apparently, he's gone as far to say to Bobby, I want a response from you because the response that you released to your internal team was not good enough. I want, what he is doing about it, sort of thing.
But look, I think that it has gotten to a point where I don't feel like there is any other resolution other than him going. If I was an investor,
a big executive clean out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I was an investor, right? So I had stakes in Activision Blizzard. I would want him and anybody associated with him gone because they will be costing you money. Like, who's going to want to strike a deal with these guys, knowing that this shit's going on and the whole place could implode at any minute?
Well, Activision Blizzard do Call of Duty, yeah?
They are just in bed with them for the distribution. But
they're effectively publishers.
I don't fully understand it. I shouldn't comment.
Well,
I don't really know.
Look at it this. Okay, well, look at it this way, right? Xbox and PlayStation have come out, and they're swinging dicks really to say, "Hey, what the hell's going on? Someone needs to fix this. We're reevaluating our relationship with you." These Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan both have the ability to, borderline bankrupt Activision. They just start removing their biggest titles off the console stores, which they can do because of this rave. If they want to be seen to be taking a hard stance against them, this is something that they can do, and it has been spoken about in smaller circles. But do you think we're going to see something like that happen?
Oh yeah, no, it won't get to that. And as I said before, the shareholders, and Radicus shares the same opinion. They will put a stop to this because they will lose money, and they will want him gone. Him and his associates.
How much hold does Bobby have?
How much longer?
No, how much hold does he have? Because he had a stake in the company. He's been there forever.
It won't be enough. It won't be enough. It doesn't matter.
Then why is he still being protected? That's the bit that I don't understand, because he's being protected by the board.
Probably because if they're admitting all of this, then it just
big dollars in payout.
Yeah, then they're in big trouble. And the thing is, in 2021, with woke culture and all that sort of stuff, this shit never flew. But now, above all time, this is the time not to allow this kind of behavior, because no one stands for it and people rally together against it. Bobby Kotick, I don't cast any assumptions that you're guilty, but either way, something I can say, you are fucked.
Either way, something's got to come out of it. And it was Bloomberg, not Forms.
Yeah, he'll be gone. He'll be gone very soon. Mark my words, he'll be gone.
Mark.
But anyway, that's enough talk about arsehole. Sorry, was that the end of the... Yeah, sorry, that's why I didn't get any more complaints. That was the end of the article. Sorry, Stacey, for not scrolling for...
Well, I have one more bit of news. The WTF News of the Week.
Which one's
not
that?
kind of random, but I want to get your thoughts. The massive delay on Saints Row.
Oh, yeah. Look, okay, I'm all for giving people time to make their game, but that's a 6-month delay. That's bullshit. The game should never have been given a release date. Another thing, the higher-ups going, this is when it's coming out.
Not for something that was announced in August.
It was only just announced, that's right.
And then they come forward, a month later and said, oh, by the way, it's coming out in Feb. Oh, shit, you're further along than we thought.
Yeah. No, that was stupid. That was a massive fail. But
so Boone, Jim Boone, he's no, that's not Noob, is it? From Mortal Kombat?
No,
that's Jim Boone. No.
That's Ed Boone.
Well,
Ed Boone.
Ed Boone, of course, yeah. So Volition's Chief Creative Officer Jim Boone has announced. So he announced the detail about it being delayed Our priority is to create. It's you know what? It's this cut and paste response to why it's being delayed. You know, we need more time to want overall quality and polish. We honestly underestimated the impact COVID would have on our schedule. You announced it in August, and from what I understand, most of your teams are in parts of the world where it's the back end of what's going on. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, not coming to August next year. Like that. Hey, look, that's good. February next year is pretty stacked with games coming out. You know, but don't put a release date until you're ready.
Yeah,
until
well,
you know you're going to hit
like,
something.
how much can we harp on this as gamers? Stop giving us release dates unless you know it's going to happen. And that, like, I don't think there's anyone that is not guilty. They are all guilty of putting the pressure on by giving a shit release date that can't be matched, can't be achieved, and then they delay it. People aren't pissed off because you're delaying a game and they have to wait longer. I think it's getting to the point now we're just sick of every single game getting delayed. Don't give us the release date. Don't announce it until you know when this is going to happen, and then say in 6 months or 12 months this game's coming out, knowing that it's going to be done. If it's going to take 6 months to finish development, tell us it's going to be ready in 9.
Yeah.
And hey, if it's ready, surprise everyone and go, you know what? We're going to bring it forward 2 months.
Yeah. And especially after all the shit that we just went through with
under-promise, over-deliver.
Cyberpunk. You know, all the issue that we went through with Cyberpunk in regards to, you know, the crunch mentality that they put on everyone. The big crunch to get it out, and it was still broken as well. You know, it's kind of shown up there. Human Grub just put up in the chat. Bethesda are normally pretty good.
Is he taking the piss?
Well, Bethesda just released a broken game, so it doesn't matter. Remember, there's that age-old question. You ask Bethesda, excuse me, Bethesda, is this a glitch or a feature? Yes. That's the response you get.
That's true. They don't delay the game. They just release it broken. Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that.
That's fair. They just release it. Someone else will fix it for us down the track. That's all right.
Oh, that's great. All right.
Oh, good stuff, mate. Over to that's it, really.
That's it.
We're on to last words.
Last words now.
Yeah, a quick shout out to everyone that's been chatting along. Thank you very much for all your energy tonight, because I needed it. I had a massive day at work where I actually had to do physical labour instead of just majority mental. So thank you.
Poor guy.
I know, I'm getting old.
Now, we haven't really made this terribly clear for last words, but this is also last words for you guys in the chat. So if you guys wanted us to comment on something that's happened in the last 2 weeks, like a news item that we haven't mentioned, throw it in. What do you guys think of X and Y? And that's what we'll discuss. We won't we don't really have too much in the way of stuff to follow here, so we'll be looking at the chat. So if you guys got something you want us to bring up, this is the time to do it.
Yes.
Wraithy has a sack full of energy for you, Snoogs. Pokemon on Switch, anyone playing it? As in, which one? Is there more than one now? I did buy Pokemon, like the original one remade. But other than that, no. I'm not. Skrill says Elden Ring was fucking amazing. Oh, you played Elden Ring. You didn't mention that.
I did. Time, mate. I don't get the concept of time. Not for me. Like, it's Skrill. Yeah, perfect for Skrill. But for me, it's I got lost. I got lost way too easily. I didn't know what I was doing.
Fair enough. Yeah, look, not my bag. I didn't play it. Spaceys has said any Black Friday deals. You know what? Actually, I do have some Black Friday deals that I'd happily share with you guys.
Yeah, well, PlayStations are up now. Xboxes, we got some detail through for that today, I think.
Let me just... Because I've got a few things in my cart that are Christmas presents for my daughter. So I'm just going to get rid of that first. All right. And now I'll show you. These are my suggestions for Black Friday deals, Christmas gifts. All right. I did actually prepare this, and then I wasn't going to do it. But seeing as though you've asked...
Okay.
Spacies, I've got this, all right. So the Logitech MX Keys wireless illuminated keyboard, that's for Mac. It's for PC and Mac. I don't know why it says for Mac, which is actually this one here. And the reason why I recommend it is because I've used this now for probably, I think I've had it for 3 months. And I charged it. I charged it the day I got it, and that's it. I have still not charged this in 3 months. It does claim that it has a few months of battery life, but it only gives you 10 days of battery life if you use the backlight. I can't confirm that. I've never used the backlight, and I've only charged it the day I got it. It is an awesome... If you like a laptop, a good laptop keyboard, that's what this one is like. But what it's also really cool is that you connect a dongle to your computer, and that it connects that way, and then you can actually press another, like a button on here, and connect it to 2 other devices. So I've got it, number 2 is set to my phone. So if I press 2, I can type on my phone. So I can type into the chat. And then 1 will be the computer, and 3 can be, I don't know, an iPad or a Galaxy Tab.
I've got a similar one of that, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a really cool keyboard, $199. It's not really on special, but that was something that I thought I'd recommend. Here's the $53.30 for the PlayStation Plus 12-month membership. That'll be good for a gift. Now, if you like audio, these things are amazing. Alltech Lansing. Snoogs.
Yes.
Was I with you? Did we go together for that
day?
Yeah.
Where they threw one off a fucking boat.
Yeah, and I did a video where I rode over mine on a motorbike. That's right. They threw the big one into the water off the boat.
Yeah, just threw it in the harbour.
If you want a Bluetooth speaker, these things, Alltech Lansing, are the best. That's yours. Mine's actually in my bathroom. I use it. I use it in the shower to listen to music and stuff. It's life proof, mate.
Yeah.
And that the one that I've got, which is exactly the same as yours.
Yeah.
That's the one I ran over with the motorbike, and I've still
drove
got
a motorbike over it.
And these cheap ones, I bought these ones here. These are on special, $28.42. I bought a couple of these for the wife and daughter as well, and they sound great for their size. They're about this big. They're really small.
Yeah.
And sound really good. They're a good speaker. Also, a good set of headphones if you want. These JBL Quantum 600s, they're on special. I think I don't remember how much they were originally, but they were more than that. But these are very high quality audio. I have reviewed them. There is a review on our YouTube channel, and they are phenomenal. The only thing that I can say, the reason why I don't use them is because I use voice meter. If you don't know what that means and you don't use voice meter, then it probably is fine for you. But if you use voice meter, it doesn't work because voice meter crashes when you connect to these. It's no good for that. But otherwise, great. The Oculus Quest 2, that's more expensive than I paid for mine, but I got the 64 gigabyte model. I can't find the 64 gigabyte model on Amazon anymore. This is 128, and then there's a 256 model as well.
Yeah, I saw that one come up today.
That's a standalone VR headset. No wires necessary. With the battery built in, you'll get 2 hours plus of VR gaming, and that's using 2 controllers. And they stopped making the 64 gigabyte. Okay, there you go. Thanks, A10. But amazing for what it does with just the headset. But then with one cable or even wirelessly, you can plug it into a PC and play all your PC games on Steam using this thing. So amazing. Best VR headset that I've used. And I've used 3. the Xbox, they don't actually have the wired headset on Amazon at the moment. I can't find it anyway. But if you can find the Xbox wireless, sorry, not the wired, the wireless one, which is what I'm using right now, that's what I recommend. If you can get them for less than 150, that is a great deal. These connect to your PC or your Xbox and your phone at the same time. So if you're playing a game and someone rings, you can answer on your phone and talk to them. The only thing is, I think your Xbox party chat will hear you. I think. So if it's a private call, maybe don't do that. But yeah, those are just a few things that I put together from the Black Friday sale, or just on Amazon in general, to share with you guys. So there you go. Thanks for asking that question, Spaceys.
There was one that Radicus put up about Rider Republic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, got some details through today from Ubisoft. It is 25% off on Black Friday.
Okay.
But I think that's only through the store. I don't know whether that's like through the Ubisoft store. I don't know if it's carrying across to anywhere else, but have a look at them.
Very good. What about this? I've got some info on... Here we go. Now, not much on these, but... and probably not amazing news, but Take-Two, the CEO, has confirmed they're making more Red Dead Redemption games. So that series is not finished. That's nice to know. There's absolutely nothing else known on that. Also, Neil Druckmann, or Dr. Uckman, as he is on Twitter, has said, Bella, can't wait for people to see how funny and fierce you are. Miss our conversations already. If you don't know, this young lass here is actually playing Ellie in the Last of Us HBO series. So they have finished filming now.
Something I found out about good old Bella.
What's that?
Today? My kids watch a show on, I believe it's on Netflix, called The Worst Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Which was about 4 or 5 years ago. And she's the lead character in it. Bella's the lead character in it. So she would have been early teens while playing this show. And it's like it's an all-girls school
teens.
for...
How old is she now? She looks early teens now.
She's 18.
Is she 18?
Yeah.
She looks 12. A certain kind of person out there that she's a dream for.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Anyway, moving on. No, there is nothing to move on from. Is there any other questions that people have posed and want us to mention, or are we heading out?
I think we're heading out, mate.
Easy. Would buy. Red Dead Redemption remaster, probably. I don't know if they would remaster Red Dead Redemption. I'd buy Grove Street. Stay the fuck away from it. Yeah. Yes, R. Kelly. Yes. You know where I was going.
Oh, goodness.
That guy's a sick fuck. But anyway. Wow, this is a big episode. That was a good fun show. A lot of good. Oh, there is one last thing. One last bit of thing that I forgot about. I wrote it in red on my page so I wouldn't miss it. Look, I wrote it in red. Infinity Gauntlet shit. Even though it was in red, I completely forgot about it.
I saw this in the for the show bit, and I'm like, really? We're gonna look at that?
Avengers Thanos Infinity Gauntlet snap was impossible, scientists say. You know what else was impossible? That entire fucking movie, because it's fiction. But you know what it is? I'll save you the hassle of reading it. This video, I think, has got nothing to do with it. I don't know why that's playing. You know why they're saying it would be impossible? Because the gauntlet is made of metal, and clicking your finger is reliant on friction. And because the fingers would have been coated in the steel gauntlet, you wouldn't actually be able to click. because of the steel. It would just slide. But as much as that is a stupid thing to point out, somebody did come back with a pretty reasonable thing to suggest. I don't actually think you needed to snap your fingers. I think that was more of a symbolic thing of, look what I can do.
Look what I can do with a snap of my fingers.
With a snap of my finger. I don't actually think you needed to do that. I think it was just theatrics. That was Thanos going, you're all gone. You're all fucked. But yeah, scientists decided to chime in and say this wouldn't actually be possible.
He couldn't do it because of the gauntlet, but because Hulk's gauntlet was made by nanobots, he was able to do it.
Oh, 810. Okay, so now your rant post about pumping up Batman's tires makes more sense. Yes. Did you see that?
I did. I knew what it was about. So
yeah, let me find it. Oh my god, there's been a lot of shit put in here. All right. Yeah, there it is there. Kids understand that real crabs don't sing like the ones in The Little Mermaid, but you give an adult fiction and the adult starts asking really fucking dumb questions like, how does Superman fly? How do the I-beams work? Who pumps the Batmobile's tires? It's a fucking made up story, you idiot. Nobody pumps the tires. Oh, dear. Yeah. If I minimize or change Discord, his video will freeze. But it was just for a short moment. Just they freaked out because you froze.
I stroke out. That's all.
Yep, that's all right. But anyway, that's all that is. All right, I think we're ready to finish up because I'm going to be up at 4:30 in the morning, so I've got to go to bed.
Oh, good. I'm up at 5. Is that? I'm back off north. Woo! Yay.
What are you doing up at 4? 5. Sorry,
I'll be up at 5.
Traveling
because I've got to be up. Yeah, I've got to go and drive an hour and a half north, and I'll be leaving home about 5:30. So should be fun.
Nice.
Should be fun.
Right. Thanks everyone.
All right,
this is our second last show. 2 weeks time, we got our Game of the Year special, and one of you lucky son of a bitches is going to be. Look, if you're not a PlayStation 5 or a Series X richer, you're at least going to be $750 Australian richer. So if I can't find these things, I'm just giving you cash. Fuck it.
Oh, well, let's close it up, mate.
All right.
Thanks to everyone for joining this week. We will see you all for the next one, the last one for the year. Be sure to hit that sub button wherever you're watching or listening along. Don't forget to continue any of the topics on our Discord channel, or hit us up via our socials, which are Snoogavision or at AussieGamers12 on Twitter. Probably the easiest socials to get us on. While you're at it, check out the website, www.agexp.com. As always, links are in the podcast show notes, wherever they go. Go and have a look.
Also, I'm going to put on a tweet where I want you to reply with your choice of your top 5 games of the year. So keep an eye out for that over the next day or so. There'll be a tweet coming up for that.
Cool. Keep an eye out. Get onto it. That's all from me. As always, I've been Snoogs.
And I've been Lucas.
Spoilers!
Bye-bye, dude. Once again, we have reached the end of another week in gaming, and if you've listened all the way up until this point of the show, then there's a good chance that you're a perfect fit for the AGExp Discord channel, and you can join by using the links in the show description. Once you've joined, you will find yourself within a community of amazing people who are all interested in one thing, and that's gaming. You can also join in live while we record the show and have your say. Now, don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so you'll be notified when the next episode is available for your listening pleasure. Until next time, take care, be safe, and keep on gaming.